Hi, I'm Gregory Pope, founder of SpinalSurgeryMexico.com. Today is September the 6th, 2021. We're here to pick up Melinda and her husband Matt. They're from Canada. Melinda is going to have a cervical disc replacement with Dr. Mario Simone, MD, FACS, Fellow of the American College of Surgeons. We'll be leaving here from the airport in Querétaro to go to Star Medica Hospital, where she will be admitted, and tomorrow morning she will have her surgery. And if we can help you in any way, please contact us. Thank you for watching the video.
Hello, this is Dr. Salmon, Dr. Guerrero,
Hi.
and Dr. Rodriguez.
Hi.
Two of my partners who work for SpinalSurgeryMexico.com, and we are here in Mexico, in the state of Querétaro, and glad to receive every patient who needs help. Here I am in San Miguel de Allende making a house call to our last patient, Melinda Olson from Canada. She had surgery 7 days ago on September the 7th. She was suffering from myelopathy, from a compression of the spinal cord at level between the 5th and the 6th cervical vertebra, C5, C6. So we did the C5, C6 disc, we take off the disc, and we put a prosthesis instead of the disc. So we keep that cervical spine in motion. She didn't have to use a collar after surgery, and she didn't have stitches in her neck also. She just had subcutaneous suture and tegaderm outside in the skin, and she won't have any scar at all. She's very happy, and she's ready to fly back to Canada tomorrow on September 15th. It's been 7 days in surgery, and how have you been?
Every day I'm getting better.
Okay.
I haven't had to take much pain medication. Claudio has been coming twice a day to do physio.
Okay.
And I feel I'm doing very well.
That's great. That's great. The scar looks great, clean. It's a little swollen, of course, but it will go away. Have you tried the ice?
I have been icing.
Okay. That's
Several
great.
times a day.
Perfect. That helped a lot. Okay. It looks perfectly clean. Signs of infection, in case there is infection, can appear during the first 10 days after surgery. And you don't have any?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you happy?
I'm happy.
So far?
Yeah. So I have a couple questions.
Yep.
I can take my bandage off
Yes.
when I get home.
Yep.
And when do you suspect that I will see a change in the numbness and tingling throughout the body?
It's very different in each patient, but it should happen within the second and third week,
Okay.
usually, okay? But it's very different in each patient. Some patients the first week have new symptoms or have symptoms disappear,
Okay.
but it's individual, okay?
Thank you so much. It's been a really positive experience.
Oh, thank God.
I'm glad I've been able to come to Mexico and get this done because I'd been waiting a long time.
Okay, and I'm very glad to help you. It's been nice.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
Hi, I'm Gregory Pope, founder of SpinalSurgeryMexico.com. And today I'm with Melinda Olson. She's from Saskatchewan, am I correct?
You are?
Okay, Canada. And she got a hold of me a couple of months ago, and she wanted to know when she could come to Mexico to have a surgery done. And at that time, I told her, of course, that I would need to see some studies to give to Dr. Salmon. I'll be quite honest with you, I might be the founder of this Spinal Surgery Mexico, but I have to give credit where credit is due, and that's with Dr. Mario Salmon, FACS, Fellow of the American College of Surgeons. Without him, this would never be as good as it is, and we're very lucky to have him, and I'm sure Melinda will agree with me on that issue. And the Hospital Star Medica was a very nice place to stay, I think.
It was like a hotel.
It's quite big, is it not?
It is.
So today we're doing a little interview where Melinda can tell you her story on coming to Mexico. I know you had a little bit of apprehension,
yes,
which is totally understandable. You asked if you could speak to a couple of patients, and I provided you some phone numbers so that you could speak to them, and I believe you did. From the day we said we would pick you up at the airport, and just kind of got us through what you felt like.
My husband and I landed in Querétaro on Monday, and Greg met us right at the airport and took us to the hospital, Star Medica, where Dr. Salmon met us and introduced himself. I was then admitted to the hospital and brought to our suite. And the suite is actually a two-bedroom suite. So if you have a partner that comes with you, they have their own space and you have your own. And it's really nice for rest. And the staff were fantastic. Dr. Salmon came and saw me twice a day just to check on me. And, you know, I was taken very good care of. They almost treated you like you were their family. They were so kind.
Attentive.
Yeah.
There was a discrepancy on whether Dr. Salmon was going to do one artificial disc replacement in your neck or two. And so, not knowing until at the last moment, you went ahead and you sent me all the money just in case that you wound up having two cervical disc replacements. And as soon as Dr. Salmon went into surgery and decided that it was just going to be one disc, as soon as you were released from the hospital, our private driver picked you up, brought you to Casa Marino, our retreat, 4-star retreat here in San Miguel de Allende, Mexico. And I had you to come in, and when you came in, the first thing I did was I handed you a check for the remainder of the money.
Yes, you did. Yes. I didn't expect that. I didn't ask for it. You were right up front. You told me that as soon as I got here that you would give me a check. And that's what you did. So it can be very intimidating sending money internationally. You don't know what you're getting all the time. And I was very nervous about it. But I would put my guarantee on Gregory that if you have money coming back to you, he'll give it back to you, for sure.
Well, your reputation's the only thing you've got, and I'm trying to maintain that. So, yes, without even asking, I just handed you that check, and that we got that part over with right away. So.
Yes, and then I was quite surprised, and it was a relief because, like I said, I was very nervous.
Well, from the first time we contacted and spoke, you know, got to communicating with each other, I would say my response time to get back to you was pretty quick.
Immediate. I couldn't believe how fast and how responsive you were. And, you know, I had a lot of questions because it's nerve-wracking, right? You know, you don't know what you don't know. So I asked a lot of questions, and you were very patient and you were always very responsive, and you helped me with any concerns that I had.
Any medical question you had, I sent Dr. Simone we use WhatsApp a lot here, and I sent him a WhatsApp, and he'd give me the answer, and I'd get right back to you, and we just kept rolling. We must have had probably 40 exchanges between the two of us at least.
Yeah. And I did look into other companies in Mexico, and nobody was as professional and responsive as you.
Well, that's very kind of you to say. Our physical therapist, Claudio, I know that you want to expand on how good he might be, or you know.
Claudio's fantastic. I've had surgeries before, and when you told me I would have to do physio twice a day, I was really concerned because I found physio to be painful in the past. And Claudio, his technique just makes you feel instantly better, and you don't have additional pain. And he's very accommodating. He comes right here, and he's just an outstanding physio and just a very good person.
He is a very nice young man. I will agree with you on that. He got his master's degree in Europe. Of course, he's been with us. He's a part of our team, and we're real happy to have him. The first couple of days that you were here in Casa Marino, the doctor suggests that you take it easy. You've got swelling. You just come out of surgery, and you're icing. You're getting the swelling down, and you're just trying to relax. Now, after about the second day, didn't you and Matt go out around town?
We did. We did some shopping around San Miguel. It's a beautiful town. It's very safe. You feel very comfortable, and we really would like to come back, but not for surgery.
On vacation?
On vacation to visit.
And how was your stay at Casa Marino?
Oh, it was amazing, actually. The space is beautiful. It's very relaxing. The food is outstanding. And I just actually found your welcomeness a big part of the stay here, and all the help you gave. You felt like someone really cared. And I really appreciated that.
Well, you're more than welcome, and we are really glad to have you, and we're glad that we're able to help you. So, Melinda, today, Dr. Simone, 7 days out from surgery, your surgery was 7 days ago, and Dr. Simone had surgery this morning, and after surgery, of course, you had 3 neurosurgeons in the operating room with you. You know, it's not, Dr. Simone is the lead surgeon, but you have 2 additional surgeons that's working on you. So, I mean, that's quite impressive by itself. But this morning, after Dr. Simone had surgery, he drove 50 miles to come make a house call, to come see you, to make sure that you were okay to fly home tomorrow. And could you ever get that kind of treatment in Canada? Or?
No, absolutely not. Dr. Salmon, he came in, he did a checkup. I was able to ask him questions about recovery, and he's just a very warm person, and he makes you feel like you're special when he's talking to you. And I just really appreciated him coming all this way, so I didn't have to drive back to the hospital.
So thank you for expounding on Dr. Simone and his abilities and everything. Okay, so thank you very much for watching the video, and you can always get a hold of me at Gregory Pope at Spinal Surgery Mexico, or you can telephone me at 772-419-8061, and thank you so much for watching the video.